everyone. I have been getting tons of messages. When I mean tons of messages, I mean a lot of messages from my viewers, from my subscribers on YouTube, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and on Telegram. Miss Mary, can you please make a video and simplify the various steps on how to travel to UK? Anyway, good day everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as Nurse with the Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for my viewers. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 steps you need to take in order to become a registered UK nurse right from your own country. The 15 steps you need to take to become a registered UK nurse right from your country. All I want you to do is to get a paper and a pen, because you are going to be writing these 15 points down, and I'm going to be telling you how to be determined to get each step once at a time. And I'm still going to be telling you the cost of each step you need to take, so that you get prepared for it and not get tensed up or you feel like giving up because of the cost at that particular point. So I'm going to tell you the various steps, the cost it will take, and how you should go about it. What I would advise you to do is to stay to the very end of this video. Don't skip any part of this video, because it is very important. All steps are very important when it comes to your relocation to the United Kingdom. But before we go into details, if you are new on our YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button. We have a lot in store for you this period. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification button so you don't miss out. For all my returning subscribers, I am saying thank you. Drop scrolling for you guys. You guys deserve the best. Let's go there. Alright, welcome back. Like I earlier said, today we're going to be sharing, I am going to be sharing with you 15 points on how to become a registered UK nurse from your home country. It could be Nigeria, it could be Ghana, it could be India, it could be Nepal. These are the 15 steps that are going to help you to become a registered UK nurse. Guess the first point. What could this first point be? Okay, the first point I'm going to be sharing with you is get your international passport. It really hurts me a lot when I see nurses, when I see people at age 18, 20, 22, 23, they don't have their international passport. The first thing, if you have the mindset at all of relocating out of your country, the first thing is to get your international passport. For nursing students that are in their final year, like you are going close to your final year, you are doing your internship, this is the time for you to get your international passport, because without the international passport, you go nowhere. So your international passport is the number one thing you have to get on your desk to become what? A registered UK nurse. Then the other point is your IELTS and OET. IELTS exams, OET, these are English competency tests. They want to test your use of English. They want to know if you can speak good English, if you can read well, if you can write well, and if you can listen to good English. So that is that for the second stage is your IELTS and OET. So what I advise is for you to register for your IELTS first. That is my own point of view, because IELTS is more or less like the, should I say, the stumbling block, what is really stopping most nurses from traveling out of the country. Just take your time, prepare for your IELTS exams, or you prepare for your OET. Most people say that OET is simpler, but OET is more expensive when compared to IELTS. But people say IELTS is harder, OET is simpler, but IELTS is cheaper, but OET is costlier when compared together. So in IELTS, as a nurse, you have to write and get an overall band score of 7. Your listening should be 7, your reading should be 7, your speaking should be 7, and your writing 6.5. So once you are able to get this in your IELTS, you are good to go. Then your OET, they still have this listening, reading, speaking, and listening. I think the list for OET, reading, speaking, and listening is B+. Why for writing is C+. So if you're able to pass your OET and you pass your IELTS, you are good to go without stress. So that is the number one is to get your international passport. Number two is to take your IELTS or OET. So if you have enough money, you can go for OET. Then the third point is to open an account with the NMC UK. That's the Nursing and Midwifery Council UK. You have to open an account with them. That's the next step. So for those that are looking for the link, I'm going to drop the link in the bio. That's the about section of it. You're going to see the link. All you have to do is to click on it, register your details in the NMC UK website. After that, it will take you to the fourth stage, which is to pay your £140, which is the registration. You pay £140. This £140, how I see this money is like, UK, please help me send message to Nigeria. I am a registered nurse in Nigeria. So the UK Nursing and Midwifery Council send a message to Nigeria. They want to confirm if you are a registered nurse in Nigeria. So that's what they are doing by paying that £140. That's how I see it. You get? So you pay £140. The UK, they send a message down to Nigeria. But immediately after paying that £140 to the Nursing and Midwifery Council UK, you also have to register with the Nigerian Nursing and Midwifery Council. I heard now it's 23,000, but when I did mine, it was 17,000 something, and it was the hard copy process, not the online process, where you have to submit your documents, your certificates, your license. You have to submit it to the Nursing and Midwifery Council to get verified. So the first one, I'll go over it again. Get your international passport. Please be writing it down. I'm serious. Get your international passport. Pass your IELTS and OET. The third one is to register with the NMC UK website. The fourth one is to pay your £140. So after paying the £140, the fifth one is to pay to the Nursing and Midwifery Council in Nigeria, which is 20 to 23,000 naira. But when I did mine, it was 17,000 naira. So you have to pay to Nigerian Nursing and Midwifery Council, so they confirm that so they send a message to UK that, oh, this is my product. This girl is a registered nurse in Nigeria. This boy is a registered nurse in Nigeria. So after doing that, you wait to be verified. Mine actually take time personally. They said they have what's called fast tracking. I don't know about that. Don't ask me. So mine actually took time because I was not in a haste when preparing for mine. So you wait for you to be verified. That's the 6th point, right? Yeah. Wait for the verification. How do you know you get verified? You know when you finish opening the NMC portal, you see where the stage you are. It shows you the various stage you are. So when you see that third party verification completed, it shows that you have been verified. You get? But most times, most people just get the message directly on their email. But what most people get is the authorization to test. After you have been verified, you get this authorization. They are authorizing you. Oh, you cannot take the CBT. I don't know if you get now. They are authorizing you to take the, after verification, you get a mail which shows that, oh, you are a registered nurse from Nigeria, so you can take our computer-based test, which is the CBT. Do you get them? So the CBT, you have to pay for it, which is still the 6th point, which is £83. You pay for the CBT. Then after that, you go to the 7th point. After paying for the CBT, you can fill in your details in the NMC portal. You can fill in your details where you upload your passport, you upload your police report, you upload your medical report, because you drop a doctor's phone number, a doctor's mail that they can easily contact to know, okay, you are medically fit. You get? So you upload those details. You can upload your IELTS, upload the documents that they need on that site. You get? That's the 7th point. Then after doing that, you take the exam. After paying now, of course you do. Then after doing that, the 8th point is to pay £153 to the NMC UK, which is usually for your PIN. You know, your PIN is like your license. Without your PIN, you are not a registered nurse yet. So after paying that £153, the number 9 point is that you start applying for jobs. Okay, I've already said that after paying the £153 to the NMC UK website, you can start applying for jobs. The fact is, most people made a lot of mistakes. You can start applying for job immediately your IELTS is out, or immediately your IELTS and CBT result is out. You can start applying for jobs. You get, so you don't have to wait till you pay that £153 before you start applying for jobs. Once you've passed the 2 exams, you can start applying for job, which is the number 9, right? Then number 10, you wait for the job offer. You apply. I got some people that applied more than 250 jobs, like you say, like myself. So you apply as much as you can. Apply to the particular trust you want. You get, there might be some particular hospital you really want because you like their values, you like the way they behave. There's a particular hospital I was actually focusing my attention on because I really love their values. This is where I really want to go. Let's just put it that way. So I kept applying. I applied. Then after that, you get to the number 10th point, which is to get a job. Finally, you've got a job. Finally, you've got a job. Finally, you got a job, which is number 10. Finally, you got a job. Then the number 11 is that you have to sign various documents. They send you an offer. You have to sign this document. What I normally advise before you sign any documents, make sure you read. I tell you, before you sign any offer letter, make sure you read it properly and understand. If you know you don't understand what that offer letter is saying, look for somebody that understands English very well before you sign, so you don't end up signing something that will not be favorable to you at the ending. You get, I'm not really this patient type when it comes to reading. So when I just go through it, I say, okay, it's fine. I give it to my husband. Yeah, he's very patient when it comes to reading. He can pick all the details that are good, that are bad. He's very good at it. So after getting an offer, you sign the contract, which is 11 points. You finally sign the contract. So after signing the contract, the 12th point is to wait for your certificate of sponsorship. After getting an offer, without this certificate of sponsorship, you can't travel anywhere. You'll still be in Nigeria because this certificate of sponsorship covers you. It covers your spouse. If you have children, it covers your children. Just that the spouse will not be responsible for anything related to your husband. They are only responsible for you. Your accommodation they are giving you is just for you. So that's just it. But the COS, certificate of sponsorship, covers you and your spouse and your children. So I think that's that. Then the next point, after waiting for your certificate of sponsorship, you get the certificate of sponsorship. I remember when I got my certificate of sponsorship, I was really dancing. Like seriously, I was dancing, I was jubilating. Like I got it from the trust I really admire a lot, from the trust I really want to work with. So I was jubilating. I got the certificate of sponsorship. But during this process, so you know, during this process, immediately you get a job, it is advisable you get your tuberculosis test done. Yes, you have to do your tuberculosis test. You have to do your police clearance report, because without that, you won't be able to apply for your visa. You will be able to do other applications you need. So when you get your job, the next thing that should be on your mind is TB, because sometimes that tuberculosis test take a longer period of time. So you do your TB, you do your police clearance while waiting for them to start your visa processing. Most people, their trust, that is the hospital that employed them, give them agencies that are able to pay for their they are able to pay for their flights, they are able to pay for their visa, so they have no stress. Why some people, they pay for this visa, they pay for their flights by themselves when they get this certificate of sponsorship, but when they get to UK, their hospital refunds this money to them. It all depends on the hospital, if that is what they want to do for you or the other way around. I don't know if you get now. So when the certificate of sponsorship comes, like I earlier said, you go ahead, apply for your visas, go ahead and apply for your flights. You book your flights now when the visa is around. For healthcare practitioner, it takes less than 15 days to get your visa after application. I think 15 working days. Yeah, less than 15 working days to get your visa. Mine came, I think 10, or I can't really remember, but it came before 15 working days. Me and my husband, it came between 15 working days. So when you get your visa, you get your flight ticket. What's the next thing? Bye to Nigeria. Bye to Nigeria. So the next thing is to travel out of the country the date your trust asks you to come. So when you come, then the last stage before you can bear the before you can say I am a registered UK nurse is your OSCE exam. So you have to prepare for your OSCE exam. Most trusts help you prepare for your OSCE exams. Most trusts, immediately you come, they start the preparation with you, so you don't, that's so you get your PIN before you go into the ward. That's what most trusts do. But some trusts, you'll be working, you'll be preparing for the exams and all that. But most trusts, they dedicate 1 month to your class. They give you the support you need. They give you the time you need to prepare for these exams. And after the exam you've passed, before they're like, okay, fully, you can start working in the ward. So that is that about the 15 steps required to travel to the United Kingdom as a registered nurse in whatever country you are. Like I earlier said, I'm going to be telling you the amount, the cost is going to take. So I actually wrote it down because I don't want to make a mistake in regards to that. So I'll just read through so that you know the total cost and you are not tensed out. I believe by now you must have written the 15 points down. Yes. So what you have to do is to be ticking, oh, passport gotten, good. NMC done, good. So each step you do, you mark it good. You see yourself progressing gradually. When you see the full step at that very moment, you're like, oh, it's long, it's stressful. No, it's actually 1 step at a time. You get, you don't have to finish everything once. It's 1 step at a time. So the first thing, like I earlier said, is passport. So the passport is between 30,000 to 50,000, depending on the location, depending on where you are doing the passport. So it's between 30 to 50,000. Then the other one is IELTS and OET. IELTS and OET, let's just say 83,000 to 200,000. Yes, let's just estimate it. 83,000 to 200,000. I think IELTS is now 83,000 naira. When I wrote my IELTS exams, it was 79,000 naira, but now it's on the high side. Then the other is NMC registration, which is 140 pounds. 140 pounds, if you convert it to naira, depending on the dollar rate, is between 110,000 to 115,000. Then the second one is NMC verification. NMC verification, the one you pay in Nigeria here, is between 20 to 30,000. Then we have the CBT exam proper. The CBT exam is 83 pounds. I'm using naira because that was what I used in mine. I'm not from Nepal, I'm not from India, so you can convert it in your own country and know the amount. So for the CBT is 83 pounds, which is between 65,000 to 70,000 naira. Then the NMC final registration is 153 pounds, which is between 120,000 to 125,000. Then the TB test, remember I said when you get your offer you have to do your TB test. The TB test is 60,000 naira. The police report is 4,000 to 20,000 naira, because I personally, I did my 20,000 naira. My husband did his own 20,000 naira. When I heard people are doing police report 4,000, 5,000, I was shocked. I was like, God, so they duped me. So don't allow anybody to dupe you. So the police report is between 4,000 to 20,000 naira. It all depends on your location. Then UK visa is 220,000 naira, depends on the time and season. COVID-19 tests, I did mine 59,000. My husband did his own 59,000 naira for the COVID-19 test. Then the other one is one-way flights. For the one-way flights, you have to budget between 300 to 500,000, depending on the season, depending on when you booked, and depending on the time you booked. So that can help you reduce the cost. I guess this video will actually help you to understand the 15 steps you need to take when it comes to traveling to the United Kingdom. In terms of the total cost, the least you should be spending is 1 million naira. Yes, but I know when you hear 1 million naira, 1 million naira to 1.5 million naira, that's the least you should be spending. I know when you hear this amount, you're like, oh, it's too much, it's too much. Just calm down, take a deep breath. Like I earlier said, I don't expect you to finish all the stage once. You get? I don't expect you to finish all the stages once. Do it 1 step at a time. 1 step at a time. Take a paper, take a biro. Now you have a 15-step listed. Any step you've done, tick it out. Any step you've done, tick it out. Any step you've done, tick it out. Before you know, you start seeing yourself going through. And also for those that I know finance is the problem. Finance is the really problem for most nurses. because when compared to the pay and the work you do, is not encouraging. Saving a lot of money for that is not really easy, but this is what you should be determined to do. This is what you should be determined to get. That is why I always advise multiple streams of income as a nurse, so that will help you to balance well and live well. But if you are doing it one at a time, it's not going to look very, very heavy for you. For example, you do your passport this month, next 2 months you prepare for NMC, next 2 months you do your one step at a time. Before you know, within a year or two, you are done with your own money. I don't know if you get. It's when you are thinking you want to finish everything once. Say you are God, that's when you can't take it too much, and at the same time you give up. No, giving up is not an option. If you know traveling out is very important to you, then you should start it one step at a time, one step at a time. And the advice I have to give is that start your NMC verification now that you're watching this video. Go and register with the NMC UK now. It's very important. Just try and do your NMC registration. It's very, very important. I hope this video helped you understand everything you need to know about migrating to the United Kingdom. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, I am saying thank you. Drum roll is for you guys. You guys deserve all the best. This is a video without scrub. Yeah, I'm cold. The weather is cold. It's really, really cold here. We get up to -2 degrees centigrade. So thank you very much. For all nurses today that have watched this video that are not on our classes on Telegram, what are you waiting for, brother and sister in Christ? You have a lot to benefit. I think we have a lot of testimonies on our various social media handles. You have a lot to benefit in regards to your nursing and midwifery council exams. So what I want you to do is to send a message to the WhatsApp number showing on your screen for further informations. For those that are looking for IELTS tutor, OET tutor, send me a message. We are here for you. That is why we are Nurses Lecture Room. We make learning easy and accessible in all ways. Bye. See you in our next video that is popping up tomorrow.